can hear the radio.
Ready?
Never mind, I made you suffer for no reason. And I was like, there's...
What air? Hold on. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Work.
Thank you. Thank you for the work. Thank you for, you know.
Alright, I'll get down to this way. I'll see you later, Bruce. If I don't see you when I come back, I'll call him. How's it going? You only have 1 lap left. How many races has it been like? Hey, I almost all that time. I almost broke my screen.
That's where you would start to either understeer or start to rotate.
Most of the-
7-8. I'm probably at 9.
Fourth, fifth gear plus, like once you get up around that 100-mile-an-hour range and the diffuser is doing so much, it feels almost like you could just take the rear wing off of the car, basically.
Okay.
So-
So it doesn't look like it has a big diffuser. That's
But
why
it does do a
The
shocking
floor is
amount.
completely
Really?
flat.
Yeah, it's a
The
completely
whole
flat
the whole
sealed
floor
floor.
is flat, and
Okay.
it just doesn't have quite as much.
Exit diffuser.
Your mechanical grip is higher than like a radical,
Yeah.
but your aero grip is less. So you're feeling kind of a different balance. You're gonna have a looser car at low speeds, a more stable car at high speeds, and for sure, as he mentioned before about the throttle, you need to use it to your advantage to keep the car balanced. When you're off the brake and off the throttle, if you go to jam onto that throttle, the diff and the axles and everything are gonna shock, and that could send you into a little bit of an upset area. So you want to keep, as you apply even 5-10% throttle, all the ramps in the diff lock up, and it starts to, you don't have a drive chain shock now. So when you go to lay the rest of the power down, you're actually laying the power to the ground from the tire, not through the drive shafts, like in the diff, and getting this weird, like,
Yeah.
you'll get a nasty feeling from doing that, and it
feel
could
like-
bite
Yeah.
parts.
No.
sometimes.
Thankfully, I don't really do that. I
Okay.
try to keep it more
It's nice and smooth,
smooth.
and
Yeah.
How else do you make your pizza?
Exactly.
I don't think you need it. Good to hear. You'll probably be out like right at the back of the group, which is fine, because then you're not out there. They're faster in the corner than the straight. You'll be much faster than them.
It's so funny. Like I'm in the Praga. You're like used to just playing by yourself, you know. And now it's like in the Ginetta, I actually like have to watch my back. I have to check my mirrors and make sure.
Yep, then you're not going to get caught up by something.
Down the street.
I got some, Wyatt.
Wish me luck, precious.
Habibi.
Love you.
Be safe.
Yeah, I can hear the radio buzzing,
Okay. Some interference.
which is a good sign.
Is it inside the office?
Yes.
Ready?
Better, for sure.
So basically, once we clear the garage door, go hard right.
Okay.
You're good.
that's
Yeah,
good
that's
to know
awesome.
because
Yeah.
my brain is thinking the opposite because I don't have as much aero.
Yeah.
I don't. It's a wider car. It sits higher off the ground. It's wider tires. So I'm thinking like the faster I go, the more unstable it's gonna be. That's what I'm thinking.
The wing is way more active. Look at the front splitter is what, 2 inches long, if you want to call it even a splitter. So the front arrow, like the balance goes backwards as you speed up, and
It shifts to the rear to stabilize.
a little bit to the rear. And also remember the body shape itself is an aero device. Like when we have issues with the front bumper, if you knock that or the rods come loose on track, you lose the front arrow bad. So the body is its own arrow shape. So
First manpower. So we'll swing.
Is radio gonna work or?
Yeah. Yeah, radio should work.
and then we leave the day after that for Indy. We get home and we leave the day after that for Lambo.
We might test Orlando like tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. People are like, oh, we could come try this tuning sets and tires on Friday, Saturday. I think it's Saturday morning. All right, I'll get down to this way. I'll see you later, Bruce. If I don't see you when I come back, I'll call him.
Okay, I need to do this. I really want to get some like to do that.
They will be here tomorrow.
Oh. Yeah. How's it going? You only got 1 lap
AC doesn't work. It was
Oh,
crashed and
okay.
the condenser blew up. There's
So
no
yeah,
condenser in the
anything,
car.
I saved you from a little heat.
There's
No,
literally
no, it
condenser.
actually
The
helps a
lines
little
are
bit.
just-
It was,
yeah,
it was,
blow air.
yeah,
What
I'm
it-
just
what
blowing
What
hot
it
air on
does,
you.
what it does is when you press that button, it still locks that clutch, and you can feel like if you were to hold throttle like this and toggle a button, you'll feel the engine do this because of the load difference.
Right.
But there's no actual driving gas. There's not even a condenser in your car. The lines are hanging in the front with
Nice.
with tape.
Never mind,
on
I
it.
made you suffer for no reason.
And I was like, there's.
But
there's
airflow
one-
might be helpful even if it's hot.
I should. Okay, fine. But you know what? I'll tell you what though. It was understeering like crazy. No,
That's what we told you. is
Like,
when
it was
you
just like-
reach the peak of 9. Can it stay flat and not put you in the villas and the?
So you want to like,
I was
so
doing-
you can, I let up like
You had a bunch of
time.
track left over though.
You can go to like 75%. That way you get the car back over to the right.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I touched it one time, and the
You
car
can-
just.
You can see all the tire marks that go off.
Yeah,
though, right
that's
there.
true. Like
That's
so many
all-
people crashed.
That's all
over
them. That's all them just hitting.
I think
It's like turn 5 a little bit. Like that curve they blasted with the wheel turned and.
That's
You
one of
jump
those
on- you
ones
can sit
where
down.
it's like.
I'm just happy I could drive. Honestly, I'm happy I could like drive it.
Hold on,
and-
though.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Good work.
Thank you. Thank you for the work. Thank you for
Rocket time.
doing that. I hope they'll probably be yelling at me in the
Yeah,
Lambo.
yeah.
and go.
Today we're being really nice and
I know. I know.
you drive.
Yeah.
Once it gets
Today
serious,
just let him drive, and later just kick his ass.
Very good.
Thank you.
Can you break like 1.3, 1.3?
Yeah, I'm trying to listen
And
to
it's
Seth.
definitely better.
It takes a while for Carlos to get mad at you. Wyatt though, he will gently remind you of what you're doing wrong.
Nothing is really harder. Like even this is not harder than the Praga. The Praga.
It's just
all
different.
they're all just different ways. This you have to be smoother and more slowly. Like everything is slow motion in the Ginetta, not like tum 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 break
Yeah.
turn. Like it's just like break boom.
Okay, it's one of those like
boom.
another tool
no-
in
we don't
your
need to rush.
Yeah, we're not in a hurry.
It's another like tool in the belt, you know.
I hope you were proud of me. I hope
you did a great
I did
job
you
for your
good.
first day in the car.
Yeah, thank you. And I hope you're happy
Of
that
course. I mean, it's cool seeing you like transition from a prototype to a
the
GT,
GT.
car.
Yeah,
I know you like the body roll and stuff. It doesn't
Yes.
suction to the floor as much.
the body hopping and all that stuff. But really, it's amazing. I feel like it's like a new chapter in the book of motorsports.
Yeah,
You know, it's a
100%.
completely different driving style, all that
Completely
stuff.
different seating position, the
Yeah.
nose being so much
Yeah.
longer, almost sitting on the rear axle on the thing. That takes a while for you to get used to as
Mhm.
well.
I'm
Just
g-
getting used to whole, and then having like a real windshield and then 6 miles to the front of the car.
And space.
Yeah,
you
space.
have
Yeah.
space. You
Yeah.
know.
Let's say you have AC, sort of.
Kinda. Well, it helps. It really does. The warmish air kinda helps
Something
you.
different.
So yeah, I'm very very happy. And
Yeah, so I'll be racing at Indy in the Ginetta Challenge Series here in the U.S. I was a 2024 champion, so getting to go back out and race it one more time is always
he's
fun.
not showing off at all.
No, never.
It's
never
fine.
bre-
Just
never
2024
regulations.
champion. It's fine.
It's
And
nothing.
Wyatt's your driver coach, who is also racing with you as well, but not in this series. He's racing with you in the Super Trofeo series,
Yeah, so
correct?
we're running Lamborghini Super
Yeah.
Trofeo all across, America, which is pretty cool. It's nice. He always comes to me, even to race stuff like the Ginetta.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
again, there's always
We'll be
something you can
there.
learn.
Yeah.
in these cars.
I will say he's one heck of a driver coach. I appreciate
You're
the
welcome.
stuff. I hope I didn't have too much things to learn. At least the braking was.
Yeah, braking very good because
Yeah.
when you get into this thing, you're like, oh, this is
Chill.
easy compared to what I'm used to. I'm used to 3Gs.
I know you like when you
1.5 is
first
fine.
got in it, you were like 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not. It's not
I'm
going
like I need to take a breath and just
Yep.
boom, boom,
Happens a little
boom.
slower in this,
Yeah.
but just
Yeah.
a whole different feel. So
Yeah, but I love it. Like I really like it. I wouldn't say it's more difficult or anything. I'd just say it's like different. Like we were talking about. Let's go check. I hope his shop is open
it's
next
open.
door.
We're, we're working.
you coming
away
with?
there, too.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'm like trying to lift it up. No. Here we go. Yeah. Well, look at that.
We got old people coming in here.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
Hey, I'd like to see you drive.
I appreciate
Right
it.
now, I'm scared to get out now. But good job, buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, we know this place.
Neither of those will run in the cup. So,
Tapos.
how you doing, man?
Good, good.
How was
that was so cool. That was interesting.
Excellent. He said it was way faster than the radical.
Way faster than the radical.
Yeah, he said way faster. Not even together.
No, it was cool. It was cool.
Cool. Well, show me your car.
Yeah, it's well, it's apart. It's in pieces. It's,
Yes, ma'am.
You're the only one that knew that I cleaned the yellow.
there she is.
You get the
There she is.
There's your new oil
Yeah,
line.
check these carbon brakes.
Oh yes.
love that car.
This is Monica's favorite car here, along with the RXC. #1, I think RXC.
So did you make a seat insert for this, or what did you do?
Dean actually did it for me. We did a bean seat. Sit in it. Try and sit in it, Seth. I want to see if you fit in my seat.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I think he might be.
Honestly, I don't. Not enough to matter. I wouldn't move around.
Really?
I
You
think
happy?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I wonder if you'd fit in my Lambo seat.
Let's
you know?
try. Is your Lambo here somewhere?
Oh,
It's at the other shop.
Buckets don't work.
They took it.
yeah. The seat.
Oh, no. He means like. the
I wonder
Lambo
if he would fit in my new one.
dedicated for-
Oh.
Yes.
Do you think he'll fit in my new one, or do you think about? Yeah. That'd be good then.
How well do you
One
fit in
for
that?
every car. You ain't gonna shortcut nothing.
No, I mean, like, since his mold for the Lambo is close to his size, and since he fits in that mold, they might be able to share the mold of the Lambo.
Which would be nice. It'd make
That
for
would be
easy
nice.
driver swaps.
Yeah. But you're comfy in here. No weird bumps. No weird uncomfiness.
No.
It's hard to tell when you're not like
Yeah, I mean, it's great,
strapped
but-
in.
We're gonna have a top there so that it's not just a throw over.
Have you done
Because
a
that's
quick
where we live.
driver change?
No, but I think I'll be all right with it. We could practice. We can get. We have to anyways.
Yeah,
to-
at
to
At least
do it.
at least in IGT, we got 5 minutes,
Yeah, we have a little
so
more
we don't
time.
even have to rush.
That's very slow.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like with the Praga, we had 4 minutes at Sebring.
It's like you're going like
It's
grandpa pace. You're
and even 4 minutes was like,
Well,
are
you're
we
tired,
done?
you're
Like
waiting.
you're waiting. Yeah, you're literally waiting at the grid. You're waiting. Yeah. So He told me the only other person to do 202 was a pro driver, Johan something. From
Johan?
from the first time.
Yep.
He told me his first time. He's like, yeah, but that was a pro driver. So I'm like, technically, like, am I the same? He's like, yeah. So I'm like, woohoo! So that's a good benchmark
it,
to
man.
me. So
That's good.
I think we'll be
That'll
good.
work, man.
Yeah.
That'll
so
work excellent.
I wanted to be quick in the Ginetta because when I drive like the Lambo with Seth in IGT or something, and I do a sprint race or we do endurance, I don't want to slow him down because he has like a lot of experience in the car. I don't want to be like, okay, I need to, you know what I mean? I want to compliment you and
that's
add.
the right mentality.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about you at all. I think after what you showed today in the Ginetta, I think you're gonna be fine.
I'm happy. That
I'm
makes
not
me
worried at all.
that makes me the happiest to hear you say that. I'm just like, if I race with him, and the reason why I wanted to be quick today quickly, like I wanted to be fast quickly, is because I didn't want to slow him down or you down. Like if I do a endurance or something, I didn't want to be the third driver that is lacking. So the fact that exactly, yeah, basically, yeah.
You got a pro to pick up the slack.
Exactly, yeah.
No, I'm not worried about that. And I think if we go do something like the Sebeco, I think I'll take it.
The
Honestly,
WRL for the three of us would be fun.
Yeah, 6 hour,
6 or 8, 12,
perfect.
24.
Like 2 hour
I think
stint.
we'd be
Oh my
fine
god.
with that.
24 in a Sebeco. I don't know about that.
You don't think so? You think like,
Yeah.
You've got an aluminum cell. All right.
Yeah. Wow.
Now, one thing that I found is if you go on the other side and look at that ring that holds your fuel pump in,
Yeah.
it's not fully seated.
The fuel pump is not fully seated?
The ring that holds it in place. Okay, if you look over here, it's not in place. You look over there, it's not in place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is
It's
that?
one of these lines that's leaking. It's the pressure line here that's leaking. So I'll fix that while I'm in there. I'll get that straightened out.
This car was always my dream to have. Like to have this car, to have the V8 engine. Like
ever since I've known you, you've had this in your garage.
yeah, but I've only imagine I've had this car for so long, but because of budget issues, I've only driven it. Monica, how many times have I driven my car? Like 3 times? 3 times total, which sucks. So the fact that I'm going to be able to drive it now, that's just brilliant. Yeah, he's going to get in it too.
I am excited.
Oh, I know.
I haven't driven an 8. Like I told you, I drove the 3. So this is the new one,
Okay.
right? And a lot of the parts are coming off of this onto this.
Wow.
New parts back in this corner.
The size of the disc.
Crazy, right?
Wow.
I don't know. It's good. It's a race ready car.
Yeah, but this
again,
is better.
This is brand new. You know?
Yeah, the color scheme is so cool. I love it.
What do you think? You think you fit? I feel like you fit in that.
I don't know. I feel like I could fit in it.
We'll know in a couple days.
Yeah, because even with mine, I still need to make adjustments and stuff. So I'm sure with this, Dean is gonna have to take you out. You're gonna drive it a little bit, adjust it.
Exactly.
Actually, when we do that, it'll be cool if we do it together, because that way we can adjust this one seat for us both.
Yeah, I agree.
That instead of me making my own seat and having to pluck it out and you having to do that.
The biggest thing is just we need a hole here for seatbelts. We need
Yes.
a hole there and there. Just,
Fuck.
it's crazy, right?
Fuck.
You can show the camera if you want.
You can show it?
Yeah.
Come take a look at this. That's crazy. Look at this. That was.
If anyone wants a free bumper, let us know. Maybe we do a giveaway.
We will do a giveaway. You know what? That's actually really cool.
We can do a giveaway.
We might do a giveaway on this bumper. That's pretty cool. Full carbon fiber. Dude, this is definitely wall art.
Yeah,
This is definitely wall art. Like the emblem alone is pretty cool.
Yeah. But I think a lot of this stuff is actually mangled inside.
Yeah.
Again, like that piece as well could probably go.
But you know what? It doesn't look that bad. Like it.
I think we took pretty
doesn't
much
look that
everything off
horrible.
we could. So like the canards came off,
Yeah.
the ones that were salvageable
Yeah.
came off.
Wow. That's wild. How cool is the color scheme of this car? Yeah, actually that's the same wheel as my SR8. Did you pay attention?
No, I didn't
Yeah.
actually. I
So
guess
my
I don't know if you know.
my SR8 is exactly the same as this OMP
See why you
wheel.
like this wheel.
I love this wheel. The only thing is that for Lamborghini they make it, fancy with the buttons. But mine is also a carbon face. It's just not like,
It's crazy much
here.
bigger this is than the Ginetta wheel. The
I
Ginetta
love
one
it.
would like, fit inside of it.
I love this bigger wheel. It just makes things easier than this tiny little Formula wheel. That's why I put this in the SR8. Yeah. So cool. Such a cool steering wheel. Yeah. They do a good job. They hide all the wiring and everything underneath this carbon piece.
It is nice.
No, very, very cool.
It's nice. It came
Pit,
with like
radio,
the
alarm,
cover as well. Somewhere.
flash,
Traction, everything
neutral to select the neutral.
Yeah, so neutral, gear up. First.
Gear up.
Same as the
Ginetta, yeah,
yep.
and then neutral
And
gear
then
down.
reverse down a gear.
Yeah,
Reverse.
yeah, so cool. And a typical lifeline system.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's the same thing you used to. Just
Yeah, it's just a bigger, heavier car, and with a much bigger price tag, obviously, being Lamborghini.
One thing I think you're gonna love is the brakes, because you're already used to like
Heavy,
very
hard.
high brake
Yeah,
pads.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
so nice.
Dude, looking at them, they look good. Like they look big and chunky. Like
Is it more aero than you thought?
the Ginetta.
This.
Yes, it looks like the diffuser you showed me, like over there on the wall. That's pretty freaking big. That's a pretty big diffuser, you know. And
Winglets too. mean,
I can't wait to
wing
see
right
the
there.
wing. Like
Yeah.
now the
So
guys are
this-
seeing it on camera. In reality, like it looks cool on camera, but when you see this thing in real life, it's like the design that goes into it. Like who even makes?
You could like, it's one of those ones you can stare at for hours.
Yeah, like who makes the mold? Like come see this. Like who makes the mold for this? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Like
It's like even like the
like
the
a shark.
dumps, like through here. It's all
Yeah.
so aggressive.
it is. You don't notice that like when you see it in pictures and stuff, but when you see it in person,
Yeah, it's
obviously
like a-
Capristo, sponsor of Lamborghini. Is the wing more aggressive than the
So this is-
the older generation?
Sort of. I mean, this is the max wing you can run.
Okay.
So that's as far down as you can have it.
Is it the same on that one? The same kind of shape, or did they
You
change
could-
anything?
You could pick that wing up and take it on. The last like really big change. I mean, of course they went from the Gallardo to the Huracan, which
Yeah.
is both these. This is a 21, and then this is a 24.
21, 24. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So this is brand new. Like that's insane.
Yeah, it'll be ready to go for this weekend, and then ready to go for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
This
I-
is basically good shakedown coming up. Get the
Like-
car ready. I mean, it's hard because it's like you're here at VIR and you're trying to get it shaken down for
Mm-hmm.
Watkins Glen, which is a completely different track.
I'm just so excited, man. Like honestly, this is like
Yeah, I'm glad you're
a dream
excited.
come true, really, and in every possible way. Like just to test these cars, to test it, is a dream. And Wyatt, you can attest to that. Just to test this car is a dream come true.
Yeah.
Like forget racing, just to test it, to drive it.
Drove a factory Lamborghini race car.
Yeah, just like to test it is amazing, and to say that you're actually racing it and to race it well, like because at some point you stop thinking about oh it's Lamborghini and it's amazing. At some point you
you
start
just
thinking
drive-
like
It's a tool.
we need to go, yeah, we need to just do the best job we can today, and that's
That
how it
was
is.
where honestly I struggled, like coming from the Ginetta.
Yeah.
It's hard to think, especially like when you're racing on a budget. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, if I put this car on the wall, it's hard to go roll one more off the trailer. You know.
The thing is, we'll always think that yes, we need to do the best job we can. But even in the Ginetta, like today, when I was trying to push, I was thinking like, okay, I'm trying to go as fast as I possibly can today, and I want to impress Wyatt, I want to impress you, I want to make Mark proud of me and all that stuff. But at the same time, I'm like, if I do something stupid, you don't race next weekend. So same thing with this car. Like if we do, I want to push to the max and I want to beat everybody else on track. But at the same time, like this is like a what $300,000 car, like
I
even
mean,
more. So
it-
like you gotta, it
calculated.
has to stay in the back of your mind.
It's a fun line,
Calculated.
especially when you think of it as like a team sport as well.
Yeah.
You know, like multiple drivers.
Exactly.
All in the same car. All
Yeah.
sharing the cockpit.
Yeah.
You have to come up. But again, at the same time, it's like when you're out there with the pros, they're not going to be giving you any leeway.
Yeah.
They're going to go out 90% right out of the bat.
Yeah.
Just go. I mean, that's just, and that's how it is at the top level.
Yeah, and it's almost unfair in a way where we're like on a budget in this series where you have another driver who might want to go balls to the wall because, you know what, they have crazy sponsors or they have endless budget. So
I mean, it's adapt and overcome, you know?
Yeah.
It's adapt or die.
But
It's
just do better than they do.
like a kind of traditional, like Gundam design.
yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like a cool
Something
retro.
different, you know?
It's like a mix of Gundam, Dragon Ball Z kind
Exactly,
of in a
yeah,
way.
all, you know, kind of anime inspired.
Yeah,
in a way.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna rewrap this next week, I think,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
To the
This will be a
car-
special livery. We can't unveil it yet.
okay, I'm not gonna
Something
unveil
new.
it.
But basically, every race we like. Since
think
you
we
get,
have.
you basically every race you're gonna get someone crashing into the side of you. And
Yeah, it's gonna remove
damage-
everything, yeah.
it's gonna damage some parts. So we're like, well,
Wrap it
why
every
not
time.
just change it to a different?
Even like, look at like the door. Look at this gash.
Yep. We
Down
got
the
a
side.
gash here. We got a fix from Laguna Seca.
Mm-hmm.
Where was that from?
Laguna Seca.
Oh.
When you got hit down the side, remember?
Yeah, oh no, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is way more comfortable than the Ginetta
Yeah.
to drive. Like to actually,
a sense. I mean, it's a little more.
I'd say it's a little different. I wouldn't say it's necessarily more comfortable for a tall person. It's a smaller cockpit area. It's actually harder vertically to get tall. Like someone over 6'2" will have a trouble fitting in here.
One thing like I find hard in this car is actually just like over the dash. You don't really see a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like in the Ginetta, you have a massive windshield, so you can see everything.
But in the Ginetta also, I noticed because of this arch here, you do have like quite a blind spot here.
You do here as well.
You
to
do?
The left, yeah.
Yeah.
LMP3 is by far the worst blind spot I've ever seen.
Really?
That you sit right next to it. You don't see right much
you see
at all.
40% of what you need to see.
Yeah.
Another fun car. We've done a lot. We've done a lot.
This is one I still haven't driven.
Well, because
Absolutely. Glad you had a good day, and we will do more stuff.
Into that. Thank you.
Safe.
Thank you, buddy.
Pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Be
Thank you.
safe.
Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it.
sir.
Thank you so much.
Anytime,
Thank
anytime.
you. Ciao, boss. Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you, guys.
Next
See you
time-
soon.
Next time we're doing 57s.
Yes, amen to that. Amen to that. I'm pissed I didn't do that today.